Hey everyone, New 312 here. Sorry about the late video update. I did promise that I would be doing this a lot earlier, like at the very end of September, but this is my September update of how things are going with either my live channel or YouTube in general. So I'd like to thank everyone who has subscribed. It does mean a lot to me. Thank you for leaving comments as well. It does help in the long run. At least that's how I feel. It makes it... I know that... God, I don't... The way I want it... It's hard to phrase it, but it makes me... It gives me the assurance that I know people are at least paying attention to it and not just, clicking and then leaving. Which is good. I do prefer that someone actually watches the video. And, so that means a lot. We've broken... God, we are at... I think like 1,700 views now. It's like insane. I would never imagine that 3 months ago someone would tell me, hey, you almost have 2,000 views on your channel. I mean, that's just astronomical to me. At least that's how I view it as. I mean... I never imagine getting large because, this is already large enough for me. It's nice. I like it. But, I mean, I'm going to keep making content because obviously people enjoy it. So, now I have more of an obligation to do it. At least that's how I'm seeing it and treating it as. But I'm never gonna make money off of this because, fuck, it's just me bullshitting and having fun. And that's what I wanted to keep it as. I don't want to make this a job. Oh, I'm going to school to get a job. I mean, there's no point in me doing this for any other reason than I just want to have fun. So, another thing that's been going on with YouTube was... for the past month in September was just a lot of stupid bullshit being, user-friendly, monetization being removed, and the newest YouTube heroes. And I'll go over an individual one. So the monetization thing is over with pretty much. People aren't really complaining about it, which I knew was going to be a non-issue, which is why I didn't really make a video on it. Because people were freaking out over nothing. The whole point of it being that people don't want to advertise on controversial topics, which you can't blame an advertiser for that. You just can't. It's not, they're paying money for this. Like, if they weren't paying any money, yeah, don't fucking complain. But this is a private business and they can choose what the fuck they want to have on their website. There's no point in saying, like, oh, they're taking away free speech. No, they're not. You still can talk about whatever you want, you just won't make money off of it. But people are extremely greedy now that they can make money off of it, that they feel that YouTube owes them this money. And I think that's just a wrong thing you should have about something fun in a hobby. If I ever made money on this, I would never fucking complain about anything that they do. Because I really don't think most people deserve it, because it's just too much of a good thing. It's like... It's hard to explain, but it's just like kind of in your wildest dreams. You get to do whatever you want video-wise and you get paid for it. That's nice. People would kill to have that kind of job. And you're bitching because, you can't make a video about controversial subjects? Come on. Get over it. And I don't care if it spreads a good message or not. If you're truly spreading a good message, you won't care about if you get money for it or not. Because it doesn't matter whether you get money off of it. So the people saying, oh, it's a good message, they should get paid for it. No. If they were doing it for the spirit of the message, they would be doing it for free. A lot of people do that. Or they pay to get their good message across. They don't try to make money off of it, because then it's not about the message, it's about the money. And it's a complete scumbag move. At least that's my opinion. Of course I'm going to be in the minority, and they'll say, oh, you're not making money in the first place. Whether I was or wasn't, my opinion wouldn't change on it. Because it wouldn't matter. You're still getting an easy cushion job. And you're just bitching over a couple things. You know, people complaining, oh, they demonetized 1 or 2 of my videos. Oh, fuck off. How many do you have again? Like 700? Oh yeah, okay. Sorry, I don't feel bad for you. And especially if they're like older videos, because then those don't make money. But so, just to test their little theory, I started fucking around with the system, and I was able to stretch it pretty far. It was one of my Let's Play, Danganronpa Let's Play. Episode something, 39, 49, one of those. But it was like titled Suicide Note. And I legitimately, in the tags, put everything terrible that you could. Suicide prevention, death, murder, torture, all the terrible stuff. So I've been fucking with it over the past month, seeing what gets me demonetized. Nothing did. I even, just monetized it for a quick, couple hours. And nope, was never just automatically demonetized. So people are freaking out over nothing. The next big thing was YouTube Heroes, which not many people are been talking about that recently, other than it's a terrible idea. I think people get the wrong impression of what they actually intend to do. That they just they watch the video and it's a shitty video. I mean, it's terrible. It almost is like a troll video that they're doing, but it's not. The whole purpose of it is so they can actually get more human response instead of the automatic problem that people have with YouTube nowadays. Which I think that's a good idea. We need actual human oversight, but they wanted to do it on the cheap, i.e. free people, free labor. So what better way than get the people itself? And for the most part, it won't be abused. Of course, because it's a good idea. Some of the things they do is, adding subtitles into different languages. False advertising purposes. That's good. Those are good things. Because plenty of people have the clickbait titles. They could get rid of those. Which would help the community 1,000-fold. I mean, it would be so good to get rid of those because it's useless. All it is taking advantage. And it's just stupid. But the problem is people get hung up on the mass flagging videos. But if you actually go to the website, the actual site itself, it will explain to you why it was misrepresented on what they actually do. It's not that they completely mass flag it, it's just so that actual YouTube officials review the content and then look into it. But it's not like they immediately take it down. Because also in there that if you falsely flag videos, you can get suspended from the program itself, meaning that someone actually does look into it and not just hand them the keys and say, "Oh yeah, have fun at it." So that's why I think I have a little faith in it that it could be successful. But I don't think it's going to be as bad as people say, kind of like the monetization thing. It wasn't as bad as they say, though now everyone makes jokes about it because, haha, it's funny. Get the fuck over yourself. They don't comb through your video waiting for you to say shit or fuck. No. They only get rid of that if you're being stupid. I.e., put it in the title tags, that kind of stuff. The whole, this piece of fucking shit destroyed my car in the title. Obviously, they're going to have a problem with that, as most companies would. So I don't blame them with that. But the problem is, a lot of people with this job haven't been in a company setting. and don't understand what it means, what like companies actually look for and do. So they just get this idea that, they're taking away free speech and all that, but they're really not. And people just need to calm the hell down. So those are the two latest YouTube news, or, non-news in my opinion. Now on to stupid drama, because that's what 2016 is. Which, I think YouTube's going down a TV route. The same thing that went wrong with, in my opinion, regular TV, and it's the drama shows. This reality TV. It's the same thing that's happening today on YouTube. People love tuning into that because for some reason it makes people happy. I honestly don't know why people like drama and stuff like that. I never will understand that. But these channels dedicated to tearing people apart are vastly popular because it's something people don't do often, which I don't agree with, because the whole point of the community is to grow as a whole, not to tear each other apart. But of course, do people want to do that? No. It's fun to watch people get torn apart and ruin their lives. And I never agree with channels that want to intentionally ruin someone's life and career. Because YouTube at this point is a career to some people. And it's terrible. It's a terrible thing to do. You're a terrible human being if you want to see someone suffer like that. And there's no way around it. There's no sugarcoating it, nothing at all. It's just, you're a terrible human being if you want to see someone suffer. And there are plenty of people that do that, and it's terrible, and people support these actions. And that should never be allowed, honestly. At least that's my opinion on it. Remember, all this is my opinion. Don't go and take on the fucking gospel of everything and that I am always right. I'm going to view myself as right, of course, but everyone has their own opinions on issues. Some people are okay with these channels that destroy other people's lives, misrepresent facts, that kind of thing. Because, why should I care? It's not my problem. Who cares about their life? It's not my life. And that's just the wrong attitude to have towards it. Because even me, who's extremely cold-hearted, isn't dark enough to just say, fuck this guy. I don't give a shit about his life. And that's pretty low. At least that's my opinion on it. Well, God, I keep saying that. I hate it. Why do I keep saying that? Fuck it. It's not an opinion anymore. It's terrible to do. There is no opinion on it. There's no right way to do it. There's no reason you should want to destroy someone's career. Even if they fuck you over, I really don't feel there's a reason to ruin that person's life. I hate plenty of people, but I never go as far as to say I want them to completely fail in life, and that whatever they do, they are completely unsuccessful in it. Because that's just terrible to do. It's one step above just telling someone to kill themselves. Which, saying that unironically, of course, because it is a terrible thing to say. When you really think of the connotations behind it, it is terrible. It is the worst thing you could do to someone. Because that is the end of their life. You can't come back from that kind of thing. Telling them I hope you break your fucking leg. That's terrible in itself, but it's not nearly as bad as telling them they should die. Because it amounts to that you will contribute nothing to society, and you are just a waste of space, and don't deserve to be on this world. It's a terrible thing. But on to some actual good news now. My channel has been growing, of course, and I'm glad of that. I'll eventually start streaming. I had to fix issues with my computer, of course. Because that always seems how it is. Whenever I get ready to do something, oh, there's a crash. And it pisses me off, so hopefully I can get that resolved. Because I wouldn't mind doing that. I'd post a video whenever I'm about to stream, though. Just so people are aware. Like, I would give it a couple days advance notice. Probably streaming days would be either Friday or Saturdays. Around 8, 9. Yeah, I'll go 9 p.m. Fridays is when I would probably stream. Because, you know, that's a decent time. Other than that, there's other stuff I wanted to talk about probably. But God, YouTube drama and news always fucking ruins the day. It ruins the mood. I'm sorry for only one video a day. I've been extremely busy. Thank God I have a form of break, so I'm gonna use that to catch up on videos. Hopefully I can get to a point where I can upload a shit ton again, because that would be great. I would love to do that again. But for the most part, that's basically it. I really do appreciate all the support my subscribers and you guys have given me. And I really do hope you stay with me and watch my channel grow. Even after I finish, say, every Let's Play I have going on, I hope you guys still stick around, watch my future stuff, because I do have a lot of future plans coming up that hopefully will be just as entertaining, if not more entertaining. Because I do feel like I've gotten a little better, probably. At least with my, well, I don't want to say my cadence and being able to correctly state my opinion, because because I said fucking that's my opinion like 8 times in a fucking row. Good God. Oh, and if you have any fucking criticism on me, go ahead. I would love it. I love criticism, honestly, because that's the thing I like to feed off of. Because getting criticism shows, hey, I can improve, because I always feel like no one's ever perfect. No one. There's always room for improvement. You can always do better. You could have said this point more eloquently. You could have used 5 less words in this whole video. That's still legitimate criticism that I could fix. Though right now in this video I just need to fix it, in my opinion. Or that's my opinion. Because good God, that pisses me off. But I don't feel like actually re-recording all this video just to not have that in there. But anyways, basically the point being, everyone just needs to calm down and go back to just doing it for fun. Don't just attach a dollar sign to everything. I mean, just because this is your job now doesn't mean you can't still have fun. It doesn't mean you're entitled to any money. No one's entitled to money they gain. Even people employed technically aren't entitled to it, because they still have to work to get the money. Just because you put a video up doesn't mean you're guaranteed that money, because that's just the entertainment business. You think people, like actors and stuff, they aren't guaranteed the money. They still have to work. Though they could do free ads and stuff like that, because they might do it because they want to. The stuff like suicide prevention videos, yes, they are important, of course. No one should ever kill themselves. It's never worth it, no matter what it is. It always gets better. I like to believe that if today's your worst day, then that means tomorrow's going to be better. Because you can't have 2 worse days. That one day automatically it has to be better. Either it's not your worst day, or it's just going to be a better day tomorrow. That's how my outlook on it is. I'm never going to fucking kill myself, because it's extremely selfish in my opinion. I know people don't view it as selfish, but it really is. Because people who kill themselves feel like they don't have anyone that loves them, but it's completely false. People do love, everyone has someone that cares about them. Whether you know it or not, someone does care about them. Or you, or hell, if one of you guys is suicidal, no, don't do it. Please don't. You'll make me upset. You'll make me extremely sad. I would be heartbroken if one of my fans actually did that. Because there's always something worth living for. Always. There's always a next day. There's always a future. God, this is turning really inspirational now. Anyways, regular uploads should still continue. I know in a couple weeks I might be absent for a couple days because stupid bullshit I have to do for the school. And God, I hate mandatory stuff that makes you are required to go talk to people. It's the worst. Who wants to talk to people? Come on. I have to make those YouTube videos. I don't have time to talk. But Thanksgiving, this is like way in the future. Thanksgiving time, I'll probably not be able to get many videos out because I will be going home for that. And I don't have a good computer to record on. My mic will be down here. And, that'll be an issue. Hopefully I'll actually have stuff pre-recorded for that when that does inevitably happen. If not, then, God, I don't want to leave you guys hanging for like 4 days. That's a long time without a video. But then after that, Christmas will be a little tough to get videos out as well. Basically any holiday is going to be harder to get videos out. But that's just the nature of holidays. But I mean, to summarize all my points, YouTube drama, calm the fuck down. I mean, I think it is going to destroy YouTube if this continues. Just people constantly tearing each other down. Hopefully people just tell the people that tear people down, this is enough. Can we just not do this anymore? But that's never going to happen because you get mindless drones that watch their videos and don't think about any consequences that could come from this. And I think that's just god-awful. It's terrible that people can just get away with tearing someone's life down, claiming it's, it's just for fun. I don't really mean half the stuff I say. No, you clearly do. Or you wouldn't make this serious video and make money off of it. It's terrible. And I wish it would stop. Because there's no good that can come from that. At least for the community itself. No good's going to come from it. And it honestly will ruin YouTube, honestly. It really will. Just because of how toxic it is. Especially some of their fan base. Because they can get extremely toxic. They ruin whole communities. They ruin people's lives. And let's say they had a YouTube channel or whatever. Well, that's fucking gone. Because their fan base will destroy it. It's terrible. They use it on purpose to try and completely destroy these people's lives. Whenever YouTube news comes out with, the general, oh no, it's gonna ruin everything, the end of YouTube. Last time I checked, they're still here. Those channels that claimed, oh, the YouTube is over. YouTube's gonna die. Why am I still here a month later if it was gonna die? Oh, you mean in the future it's gonna die? Okay. Yeah, everything's gonna fucking die in the future. Great fucking call there. God, why don't I pick you to play with the stock market? You'll do great. Fucking dumbasses. I don't know, I'm tired of people, just the doomsday people. Everything's gonna be over. Obviously, one day, everything's going to end, YouTube-wise. Then something else will take over. That's just how social media works. I mean, that's just how it is. But this video is going a little long now. Thank you guys so much for the support. I hope you continue to give me support in the upcoming months, years that I will be doing this, because I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. Now I gotta go record some videos. See you guys in the next video that should be coming up. Probably in 2 hours. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more.